Hi everyone, just a quick update. So I am going to do a video on this and dig deeper into this. So I'm just going to give it a quick read. I don't belong in this ongoing history, his storyline, narrative full of numbers, years and labels which are all fictional. We are probably prisoners in an ongoing storyline that has been going on for centuries in our cult. A cult of 7 billion people. That's a theory that I thought of last night. That's just a theory that I just came up with myself. You know, years, numbers, labels. Really, it is fictional. It's not really real, is it? It's just in the human concept. Just like I've talked about how borders, countries, the system in general, the belief that we need politicians and government and leaders to rule over us is just a human concept. It's not real. It doesn't really exist. It's just in the human mind, and we're being indoctrinated to make it seem like it's real when it actually isn't, and we've been indoctrinated to believe that we need it. So yeah, it goes for the same with years, numbers, labels. Everything's numbered. Every day is numbered, and I think there's a reason for that. They have years, they have the time of year it is, and the years because it suits their ongoing story narrative, doesn't it? Because it's an ongoing history that's been going on for centuries, a storyline that's been going on for centuries. Almost like a theatre show, innit? That's been just continued and continued probably since William Shakespeare. Because that's what it is when you look around you. It's just a big theatre show, a big storyline. His story, it's his story that's been told throughout these centuries. And it's just fictional. I believe it's fictional, and I believe what we see around us is just theatre. Because, like a TV show, like a theatre production, it's just the same, innit, really? When you look around you, that's exactly what it is, As time goes on, as years go on, you have different costumes, different settings, don't you? And when you look at how years have gone on in the past, in the 80s, you have one scene in the 80s and what it was like in the 80s. You could tell it's the 80s by just looking at the costumes people were wearing, the clothes. And then, of course, they changed the costumes in the 90s, and then they changed the costumes in the 2000s, and then come 2020, it happens again. And it's an ongoing storyline. It tells a story, doesn't it, as years go on and events happen. That's how I look at the world now. That's how I see it, guys. Think outside the box. I always think outside the box, and I think that's what we need to do if we want to get closer to the truth and fight for freedom. Because the world around us is fictional. It's a fictional, materialistic, fake world that's been created around us, and we believe it's real when actually we don't know if it is real, and the real world is something totally different altogether. So yeah, look out for this, guys. Don't believe in this ongoing history. Don't belong to this ongoing history line narrative full of numbers, labels, which are all fictional. I don't belong in this fictional prison, this fictional fake staged theatre productional prison. Because that's what it is. That's what this cult of 7 billion people is. Maybe that's our world. Our world is a big cult. And I'll probably bring it into the fact that maybe it's just a theory. My theory, don't believe it. I'll just possibly why our world is so much bigger, and the 7 billion people that we're just a small, tiny proportion of this earth, and we're a cult. We're trapped inside this cult, this prison. So look out for this, guys. Thank you very much, and I'll look forward to making this video when I do. Cheers, guys.